So some of you might be too young for this, but on your old 90s Hondas, you know, with your H22A4 motor, you got VTEC on the exhaust and on the intake. So you got your big lobes on the middle there, same thing back there. And a lot of times with 200,000 kilometers, you always wonder what kind of maintenance has it had, but it doesn't look too bad in here. You can actually still see the coating on the camshaft. See how it's kind of like a bluish color? That's just the coating. That's the end of the lobe. You can see kind of the coating coming off, but it doesn't look too bad. You know, no grounded grounded down cam lobes. Same thing over there. You see the end is kind of shiny, but there's still a bluish color. That's just the coating on the camshaft. So, yeah, maintenance is not too bad. I've seen some pretty bad ones where, you know, the lobes are all gone, and you know, even on the bearings, there's deep scoring and everything. If you remember the SIR I did, took it all apart and found that the camshaft was no good. Yeah, the customer just gave up on it, sold the car as is with the engine all apart. Maybe it just needed a cylinder head, but yeah, just to show you, I'm just taking the valve cover off here just to replace the tube seals, or they're not tube seals, but they're tower seals, because they're leaking into the spark plugs. They changed the you know, distributor, the coil's right there, and then it was still getting oil inside, so I just recommended a valve cover gasket, because the tube seals are right here. Let me show you. They're over because it's flattened and hard and dry. But yeah, not too hard. If you ever need to change the valve cover gasket on this, just remove the alternator connector and the stud, or 10 mil. Be careful because you can snap that stud. It's only a tiny 10 mil. I just hold the cable while trying to crack the bolt loose so you don't twist that stud and break it. But other than that, everything comes out pretty easily. PCV can just like pop right out. And yeah, I think I remember we had one time a customer tried to do a timing belt himself and just couldn't do it. Had everything in the car in a box, and then got us to do it, and then yeah, then I got it running again, and then the customer took the car. That's it. But yeah, these things are, I don't know, they sound nice when you hit past 5,000 RPM, because that's when VTEC kicks in, and then yeah, it just screams. You don't get a lot of these anymore, so yeah, it's good to see one come in once in a while. The thing with these is, with the H22, they do burn a lot of oil, so you make sure you keep these engines topped up with oil. So yeah, you know what they don't do anymore? Aluminum valve covers. Because this one, look, this thing's got some weight to it. Man, they don't make it like they used to. Everything's gone to plastic, but look at these. This aluminum valve cover. It's pretty heavy. It's got some weight to it. So I got a gasket kit. This is a Honda one. It's a ridiculous amount of money for what it is. It's like 400 bucks Canadian. So putting a valve cover gasket on, and then yeah, that's it. All right, valve cover bolts. Gets 89 inch-pounds. Yep, or 10 newton meters. I don't know, whichever you want to pick. Oh, there you go. 89 inch-pounds. Put everything back, put the PCV back on, put the fresh air side of the PCV side back on. Finger strength not strong enough. Then toss the harness back over. It's got 10 mil. One ground strap over here. Bracket for the power steering line that's not being used. Alternator. Get that 10 mil on. I get that 10 mil. Oh, so if you make sure you have these plastic little brackets, they just sit on top of this little ledge on here of the valve cover. There's actually little spots for them. Same thing on this side too. So they just sit there. Then you put the cover on top. Negative cable back on. And it's got an alarm. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so just to show you guys, 192,000 kilometers. So pretty simple, just a valve cover gasket replacement. You don't really see these 90s Hondas very often anymore. They're pretty rare nowadays, and especially in good condition too. So if you have one, hold on to it. But other than that, what is that? Is that what I think it is? Probably not. I don't know. I mean, this is Canada. You can get that stuff by the school, but I don't think it's what I think it is. Usually, this has a little ball at the end for them to heat up, and you know what I mean. But anyways, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.